Okay, so obviously my foundation, contour, highlight, all that junk is already done. Eyebrows are done, and I'm just gonna jump right into the eye look. So yeah, I have no idea what I'm gonna do, so I'm just gonna kind of wing it. I think I'm gonna use this palette here. This is the original Tartelette palette, and I'm gonna start out with Supermom, this color here, and I'm just going to apply that all over my lid. Now on the same brush, I'm going to take this light pink shade called Caregiver from the same palette, and I'm going to use that as my transition shade. So I'm going to apply that into the crease, and I'm going to be pretty messy with this. I'm going to apply it all the way from the outer corner to the inner corner using windshield wiper and circular motions, and that's going to help blend all the other colors out. Okay, so I think I'm going to do something a little bit crazy today, and I'm going to use this Tarte blush palette, and I'm going to use this bright pink shade here. It's called Surreal, and I'm going to use that in my crease as well. So I'm going to switch up brushes. I'm going to use this Real Techniques base shadow brush, and I'm going to apply that like a little bit more precisely into my crease. And I'm applying that again all the way from the outer to the inner corner, and I'm using windshield wiper motions for this. Okay, I'm actually going to stick with this blush palette, but I'm going to go to the bottom section, and I'm going to use this color here. This is called Montage, and I'm going to use that to deepen up the inner and outer corners and kind of start the halo eye. So I did just wipe this brush off, and then I'm taking that color and applying it in the inner corners and also in the outer corner. And then I'm just going to kind of sweep it through the crease to connect the two. And I'm leaving the center pretty much bare. Now for the halo part of the eye, I'm going to go in with my NYX Jumbo Pencil. This is in the shade Milk, and I'm just going to put it like on my finger, just like that. And then I'm going to apply it with my finger into the middle of my lid. And then while it's still slightly tacky, I'm going to take this pencil brush by Makeup Forever, and I'm going to use my OFRA Beverly Hills highlighter, and I'm going to mix this one with a little bit of this one, and that's going to be the center shade. then just going back in with the brush that I used to apply the inner and outer corner, and I'm not adding anything to it, but it's just a little bit dirty from before, and I'm just going to kind of blend out those edges a little bit. So moving on to the lower lash line, I'm going back into my original Tartelette palette, taking that first initial shade that we used as the transition called Caregiver, and just running that underneath my lower lash line. And then I'm going back in with Montage. This is the darker pink color that we used in the inner and outer corners, and I am applying that under my lash line as well, but I'm going to leave a little bit of a gap right in the center. And then right in that little gap where I left like a little space, I'm going to go back in with the highlighter that we used in the center of the lid, and I'm just going to plop that on the center of the lower lash line as well. And then I should have done this before I put the eyeshadow on my lower lash line, but I'm going to take that jumbo pencil again and I'm going to apply it to my waterline. And then since that white pencil got on my lower lashes a bit, I'm just going to pop back in with Montage and just make sure that there's no eyeliner on my actual eyelashes. For mascara today, I'm going in with my L'Oreal Voluminous, of course, and just going to apply a light layer of this to my lashes. And then I think for falsies today, I'm gonna go in with like some pretty chunky, really long eyelashes. So the ones I have in mind, I want a pretty light coat of mascara for, so that is good for that. So for eyelashes today, I wanted to do really chunky wispy lashes, so I'm going to use these ones here by Cosmic Lashes. These are in the style Stargazer. Now I just want to take a little bit of mascara for my bottom lashes, and I'm also going to apply a tiny bit just to connect my real lashes to my falsies. For my lips today, I'm going to be using my all-time favorite hot pink lipstick. This one is by Milani and it's in the shade 14 Rosehip. Normally, when I find a lipstick that I really love, I buy doubles of them, so I have one for clients and one for myself, just because I don't want to have to use a lip brush on myself all the time. But I love this lipstick so much that I actually used up my personal tube of it. So for hygienic reasons, I'm going to be using a lip brush since this is my client tube.